Glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamshai, Bahashem, Bakai, Dash. It's like to say double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Shalom to the 𝐷𝐤𝐃𝐉𝐿 and a Habathon to the church, to the hopefully elect 144,000 House of David. And like the title reads, monsters, going into these monstrous children. I just came from somewhere with a family member, and every child that I seen was throwing a tantrum. The child seen something the child wanted, and she told him no, and they just start wilding out. Little kids just start wilding, man. Like they can't be told no. When I was coming up as a child, where you showed out at is where you got your ass whipped at. So these children are terrible. These children are terrible. We got a guy over here. Got a guy over here, a weirdo over here, singing about Jesus Christ. All right, let me get this started. Prophecy of disobedience, man. Pretty much, that's what it comes down to. Disobedience. So I'm gonna start off in 2nd Esdras 5 and 8, and it reads, There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be off sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and monstrous women shall bring forth monsters. That's where we at, man. That's where we at in these days, in this time. These are rebellious children, man. These are rebellious from long ago, reincarnated. I'm gonna read 2 Timothy 3 and 1, and that reads, This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, ungodly. And it's just showing that this is these times that we live in, man. You look around and you can see all prophecy. You can see prophecy taking place. You can see prophecy taking place, man. All around you. Just like that scripture say, be lovers of themselves. 2 Timothy say, 3 and 1, it says, be for men shall be lovers of themselves, of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. So they're going to be disobedient to parents. And with that, I'm going to read Sirach 3 and 16. It says, He that forsake his father is as a blasphemer, and he that anger his mother is cursed of power. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved, and um, him that's approved, that's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is approved. And this is Isaiah 3 and 5, and it reads, and the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The children shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. So it said the children shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and that's the elders. That's the older generation. And the base against the honorable, and the base is Esau. The base is the men, and the honorable are the Israelites, us, the Hebrew Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. I'm gonna read Wisdom of Solomon 14:24. They keep neither lives nor marriage any longer undefiled, but either one slew another and treacherously, or grieving him by adultery. The same loose spirit is in that's in society today. That same lewd spirit, man, that lawless and violent spirit, man. They don't, it's like they don't keep anything sacred now, and they don't keep everything sacred, and nothing is sacred, man. Children don't respect their parents, none of that, and you got to just it's all. I mean, I just watched a lesson. With IUIC. They got an animated cartoon with Nathaniel in a ship, in a chariot, going to save the elect. Going to save the elect, and that's some prideful shit, man. That's it's the times that we live in. And it's just today's society, man. Kids look at today's society and they copy it. That spirit is in the earth, and it's pushed. You know what I'm saying? The kids see it, and it's pushed again through that generation. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's how it is. In these days, iniquity shall abound, and that iniquity abounding is these children. These women can't raise these children by themselves, but society, the beast system, tells these women that they can. And there's no balance in the household. There's no structure. There's no discipline. There's no order. Yeah. There's no order, man. The order is gone. And don't nobody want to beat their child ass. Don't nobody want to beat their child ass. They want to raise the child softly, with no problems and no issues. They want to be friends with the child. They want to befriend the child. You know, they don't want to give the child correction. Um, we in our household we got that correction, and we give that correction. We hand that correction down to ours, man. I just got like uh, let me read this and then I'll go into that one. And this is this is Proverbs 29:15. This is going into that correction. The rod and reproof give wisdom. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bring his mother shame. And this is Sirach 30:8, and it reads, a horse and horse not broken becomes headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Cocker thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. And that's going into how parents forsake disciplining their children, and how they become monsters like they are nowadays. And it's just all gonna bring shame to that parent, to that parents, to that name, to that household. It's gonna bring shame. And like I was a prime example of that. You know, cause nobody in my household did crime, none of that. But things go on in the city, and so crime entered in. Crime entered in. But what I was gonna say was like we got these we got this girl, like one of my son's girlfriends. She got 2 sets of twins, and she got a set that's 1 year old, and then her oldest set is about 6 or 7, so she need help. So we're gonna take the youngest set of twins. But you got one. It's a girl and a boy. You got the girl. She cool. She laid back enjoying it. But the boy constantly cries. So we start discipline. We discipline him, man, in front of his mama. So we discipline him. So we notice a change in his behavior. He ain't doing all that crying. And now he's looking for us. Like now now it's like when he sees us, he like, I better do right, I'm gonna get my ass whipped. So you can see the change in him. And he be all up under you now, trying not to get that ass whipping. He be doing right, man, and that's all it's about, man. You want to bring your children up, man, where they ain't, these kids are monsters, man, nowadays, man. They well-dressed, undisciplined monsters. And, hey, 𝐷😍👍, how about you, mouth shot? My days is over. I don't want to 𝐷😍👍. My days may be over with that, I don't know. I ain't got to deal with that, These children, man, these children are unbelievable. But that's all I got. I'm not gonna keep rambling on. Y'all got the message. I don't want to 𝐷😍👍. Y'all was edified by it, and it's just I'm just going into children and how the children are monsters nowadays. So I'm gonna say shalom, And let me check the comment board and see if there's any brothers on the comment board. Nope. All right, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Until next time. What's up, man?